Okay, so part 2, here we go.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for part 2 of the reunion of season 8, Love and Hip Hop New York. You know what? The first thing is we ended with them having it out and Snoop going for James R. It was the most hilarious shit. She went to go lunge for him, and he was giving whoa. When they flashed some cameras back, and he wanted them to stop her from getting him. I said, I know you ain't scared, not all that shit that you be talking. I said, get him, Snoop. Fuck him up, honey. Kick his ass. You know what? And I'm always saying that the girls need to stop jumping up at the boys. But he talks so much shit. Snoop, go on over there and bust him in his eye. I couldn't believe it. I said, look at Pretty. He was, oh, get her. I said, you need your ass whipped. A mess. And Snoop, I'm going to need you to stop watching the Queen's Court, honey. Then she called his ass a blouse. I about fell out on the floor. She said, that nigga's a blouse. I said, Lord have mercy. Oh, scary ass. I said, oh, I kikied about that. Then we moved on to, we had Navarro came up, and then Ashley, she's very pregnant. And then her sister was there. Her sister looked absolutely, well, the two of them, they look a lot alike. But the sister looked absolutely beautiful in her red gown and her hair. And that bitch was done. She was done. The sister was done, and she had some shit for Anais, baby. When I tell you she came up through there and drug Anais, she drug her. It was so done and so. Girl, you're nothing, honey. You're a tramp. I'm paraphrasing, but that was very much her attitude. Like, you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous, and Navarro doesn't need to work with you anymore. You don't want to do what Ashley asks. You're running around. Girl, you're a tramp. You're a tramp. Everybody knows. I said, oh. Okay. Anais was trying to get all out of pocket and screaming and yelling. It was not being effective at all because she has basically shown herself to be just that in this program. You are a tramp. You're a tramp. And not only did she get into it with her, then the one she really got into it with, which I thought I was going to fall on the floor, was Juju. Juju do not care for Anais. Baby, they got to having a couple words back and forth, and Juju was the giving girl, you need to conduct yourself better, honey. You look crazy out in these streets with all of that. And then they were going back and forth about what had happened when they were over in Puerto Rico. And she was saying, she said, you better be glad that Yandy took the high road and walked away from you, because somebody else wouldn't have walked away from you. Like, if it would have been me, the outcome would have been different. And she was trying to talk smart. Juju was like, pardon me, what was it you said, honey? I said, Juju, you know good and well when a bitch get real down low, and what was said, they get ready to fuck you up, right? I said, girl, Juju ain't got it for you, Anais, and you might want to pull back before you be piecing together all that work that you got, because Juju looked like she bowed it, honey. I said, oh, Juju. That was a nice different side of Juju. I said, so you really ain't to be played with, Miss Juju. Okay. I likes that Juju. She got Anais together, honey. Between her and Ashley's sister, they had Anais looking like the foolish tramp that she is, honey, up there. I said, she looked foolish and ghetto and trifling and slutty, and her husband just looked stupid for being there with her. I said, Lord have mercy. Then we got Safari. Safari. What we going to do with you, honey? He went through this whole thing. It was the whole thing between him and Dream. He basically said, she wasn't the one and she wasn't for him. And she said the same thing about him. Then Juju and Safari. We got that whole thing. And it's so funny how the Otter said, well, no, we're not together. No, we're just friends, this, that, and the other. Child, you all are more than just friends. And the whole point is that Juju's running shit. And I'm so here for it. I'm here for shame for none of this bullshit. Now, then there was this scene of footage that hadn't been shown, which was Safari and Mariah Lynn, and her in this bathtub, and then Safari stripping down to his underwear and getting in the bathtub and then kissing on Mariah Lynn and then her climbing into his lap. I said, now, Miss Mariah Lynn, girl, what you doing, honey? But you know what? I ain't gonna be mad at you, girl, because when you stripped down to the underwear, I said, well, child, it just is what it is. And it's a whole lot of what it is. How they go on. That was a mess. I said, my. And Juju sat there and she was like, oh, child, no, it don't matter. I don't care, because that was all before her time. She didn't give a fuck. Dream felt some kind of way because that was during her time. And Mariah Lynn was like, it's nothing. It is what it is. I think Safari is cool. And I love Juju. And it was really done to get on Dream Doll's nerves. But me and Dream is cool now. It is what it is. I was like, girl, it is what it was. Miss Thing, we see you sitting on the meat, honey. You're not slick. Anyway, that was a mess. Safari, chill. You don't want to mess up now. Try to get your ass, get Juju, keep her, and don't mess up. Okay, and then the last thing that really was going on was this whole Cayenne and Bree thing. I'm like, oh God. Cayenne is a turn up. She is a turn up, and she just can't help herself. Her and Bree, that back and forth, it kind of got on my nerves. I was just like, oh my God. And Jaquay has no control over Cayenne at all. None at all. And she was going off and she told Bree, I'll drag your ass, bitch. And Bree was just talking stupid. And, I'm about sick of Bree. I don't really need to see her come back. She can go on about her business. Really. She can go ahead on about her business. Because she's still holding all this animosity towards Cayenne about what happened. What happened to her was really about Safari and Jaquay. It didn't have anything to do with Cayenne. Like, they didn't put her, they made the decision to put her on the song. Cayenne didn't make the decision to have you thrown off. That was, it was more Safari than anything else. And then he got the backpedal and the pussy popping. I said, Safari, just, you concentrate on keeping your dick out of the castmates. And you'll be all tied up and you won't have no time for nothing else. Sit your ass down. Just a mess. But the two of them started to get on my nerves. And that's basically it. There was nothing else really left. It was what it was. Yeah, that's pretty much it, child. They're gone. Good. Atlanta starts next week. And we are so here for Atlanta. Looks like it's going to be something else. Damn, Erica Mena is getting ready to turn Atlanta out. I do believe. Anyway, all right, you guys. Catch you next season. Later.